We all know what it's like to give feedback to someone and then to find afterwards that it's had no observable impact on their behaviour. Or to our horror, we find that we've actually just lost the connection with them. So how do we give clear feedback that leads to changes in behaviour and keeps the connection with the person you're giving the feedback to? Hello, I'm Shanti Garber and welcome to NVC Life Hacks. This time, we're finding out how to give values-based feedback. So last time, we looked at the two basic types of feedback, what's wrong and needs or values-based feedback. And I gave my 3 top tips for giving quick feedback. This time, we're looking at a fuller process for when it's important enough to give space to the conversation. So here are my top tips for giving values-based feedback. Number 1, check if you're ready to give feedback. Are you really ready to sit next to this person and to look at this together? Number 2, set the scene and establish rapport. So if you guess that this is going to be hard for them to hear, allow enough time and space for fallout and choose a safe place. And of course, establishing rapport could include appreciating the person for their efforts in some way. And number 3, acquaint yourself with the facts beforehand. When you come to this part of the conversation, try to be as specific as you can. We found that clearer is kinder. Number 4, express what values of yours are on the table in relation to these observations. So why does it matter? Number 5, check how this sounds. What sense are they making of your comments? Number 6, make a concrete suggestion as to what they could do differently next time. And number 7, be prepared for mutual exploration. Try seeing things from their point of view, from their perspective, without necessarily agreeing with that point of view. So how might this sound? So how's it going with the new booking system? I appreciate that it's extra work for you to learn something new.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So thanks for sending over the draft emails. And I wonder, can we go over those now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what I like about the emails is the friendly tone. So I get a real sense of care for the participants, for the people that you're writing to. And where I have concerns is it's about the length of them, the length of the emails.
What is the issue with the length?
Well, I'm worried that because of the length of them, they might not read to the end. And we want people to have the full information, all the information, so they can make informed decisions. Also, I've heard that you've been feeling overwhelmed just recently. So I also am concerned about your resources.
Yeah, that's true. I'm struggling with the amount of work at the moment because admin and on top the new booking system.
Okay.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got a suggestion, which is to put a 200-word limit on the emails for the next week. Would that be a useful experiment? What do you think?
I could imagine it would be more helpful to have a time limitation.
Okay.
Could be 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then it gives me more clarity.
Okay, so a time limit rather than a word limit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about 10 minutes? Should we go for 10 minutes? Maximum 10 minutes for the next week or so, and run that, see how it goes?
Yeah, I'm happy to try.
Okay.
10 minutes for the next week.
Okay, thank you. And while we're here, I'd like to acknowledge the extra effort it takes to write emails in English, which is your second language. Is there some way that I could support you with that?
Yeah, I would really appreciate if you could send the drafts back within 2 days.
Okay.
Because it would help me in my flow to get things done.
Okay. Yes. Well, so within 2 days. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to aim to do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So how was it to receive feedback this way?
Yeah, I feel much more relaxed. I have a sense being included, being heard. Also, that I could make some suggestions, what would work for me, and feeling taken in account.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. So here are my tips for giving values-based feedback. Number 1, check if you're really ready to give feedback. Number 2, set the scene and establish rapport. Number 3, acquaint yourself with the facts beforehand and be as clear as you can. Number 4, express what needs or values of yours are on the table. Why does it matter? Number 5, check how this sounds. Number 6, make a suggestion as to what they could do differently next time. And number 7, be prepared for mutual exploration.